one. What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and I'm here with my boy Slim YGO. You already know.
We are back.
And we're here at YCS Anaheim with the second place runner-up. And what's your name and what'd you play, brother?
Nicholas Jadusingh, and I played TENPAI.
Awesome, man. And also, we just got a surprise. They released a ban list, surprisingly, right after this. So this is probably the last TENPAI profile we'll ever see.
It is 1,000% probably.
Unless this man cooks something.
Nah, I can't do it. Not a 1-on-1.
But yeah, before we get into the deck profile, any shout outs you want to give, brother?
I definitely want to shout out my wife, Kayla. She supported me in coming to the event. I originally was planning to back out. She supported me, and she even gave me a break when I needed to practice. So I really appreciate it. I want to shout out Mo, because we talked about the deck. We talked about the deck quite a lot.
Very well.
Yeah, we shared a lot of ideas, and it actually did well. Clifton Land and Luca Sacco, they were both like some of the people that were coaching me and helping me through it. Just deck ideas. Sacco showed me the Ryziel side, and Clifton showed me a different side, and I just compared the two, and I figured out which one I felt more comfortable with. Shout out to Tyler.
God, yes. Oh,
God,
yes. Mr. Bendel, baby. Let's go.
Shout out to everybody in Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, Jamaica, the DMV area. Shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to my friends. Thank you for supporting me, and thanks for having faith in me.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Let's go ahead and jump to this awesome deck profile. Let's do it, baby.
Okay, so, I mean, it's a 10 by deck. So. 3 Pi draw, 3 Chun draw.
That's at 1.
2 Fall draw, and 2 Genroku. So, I think the first thing, most people say that this is a brick, which for most scenarios it is. However, one of the cards I side deck is Heatwave. So sometimes how I can actually survive the Ryziel matchup is by setting the Heatwaving and then setting the Fadra. And then when I have enough ultimate slayers, I just start ripping apart the board. So, no, I just blurted out a little secret. All right, cool.
That's the spice.
It was shown on stream. They know
It was shown on stream. I abused the hell out of it. 3 Ash, because it's Ash. 3 Fuwalos, and 3 Perulia, and 3 Impulse, and 3 Imperm. These are the only hand traps that I played. Perulia versus Ryziel, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Fuwalos, I mean, I just need to see Engine in any way, shape, or form. Ash, I honestly don't Ash until I'm in most times, unless I see something that's like a serious plot, like serious make them neg seriously, or unless we're in a simplified game state, because I've been challenged one too many times. So I would rather force you into a situation where when you get ashed, it actually hurts.
Yeah.
I don't want it to just be a love tap. I want it to hurt.
Yeah.
Impulse, a lot of people were taking this out of their deck. I actually found like a couple, I don't think it's found. I noticed like certain key points that you could hit the Ryziel deck in. So when they do the Dagaris line, and they try to go plug in to try to get back into the detonator, you can impulse that. When they try to use the trap graveyard effect, you can impulse that. Sometimes you can hit the ice. But I mean, game 2 and 3 you take it out. But yeah, the key points that you can hit: trap, node, ice, plug in. Those are really great, especially when they try to commit, because they feel very confident and very comfortable like pushing. And when this hits, yeah, you just ended with a duo drive and a Dagaris. Have fun. Imperm, I mean, Imperm is Imperm. For my spells, let's go with this TENPAI basic stuff. Terraforming, Sangan, Summoning, 3 Sangan Kaiman. That's also at 1.
Hey, it's at 1 at midnight. It's at 1 at midnight. Midnight. It's still technically legal.
I mean, I saw this coming to 1. I'm not even gonna pretend like I didn't see it coming. Pot of Prosperity, gotta see Engine. And these is what I decided to play: Slayer, Droplets, and Storm and Duster. And this has been the most fantastic set of cards I've actually used this entire weekend. I have I've used Slayer on a Ryziel board, and 1 aggregator, negates, turns off everything, turns off the cross, gets rid of the detonator. They don't have it back in grave. It's also not once per turn, so that's actually fun. When they try to go into links, you actually have certain links that you can send. You have a pretty flexible extra deck, so you can send a lot of stuff. Droplets, I mean, it's droplets. Negating damage that they can't pop with detonator. So fun. Back row, this has been great. Lightning Storming the back row because the main thing, we just need one clean shot.
Yeah.
And on their turn 1, they're drawing Desires, Dagaras, Cross. If they draw Imperm, they have to set it.
Yeah.
Cool. Duster, Lightning Storm, Lightning Storm. Okay, cool. Get out of there. And you just need one body. That's the thing about the Tenpai deck. The Tenpai deck is extremely fragile, but one body can get you so much.
One Chandra. The
One
one
Chandra.
One shot.
Yeah, all you need to do is focus on getting that one headshot, and as long as you get the headshot off, you should be fine. And that is the main deck, clean 40. I will go over, well, first of all, my tokens, my wife, my awesome token, and yeah, nib token. Extra deck, Trident, MVP, Tenpai monster. Die. Bident, you gotta play it. As I said, it's a Tenpai deck. Black Rose, Meteor Burst, Q Belt. So funny enough, this card was cracked. Mo told me off a play that he did, and I ended up doing the same play very shortly afterwards. And the play pretty much ended with he had Detonator on board. He had Detonator, the Duo Drive, and I think he had like 2 back row and the Cross. So I normal summon Genroku. After I clear the back row, mind, let me make sure I clarify. I cleared the back room first. So you summon Genroku. He's like, sure. Activate Chandra in hand. If you try to pop, I'm just gonna tribute this off. So summon, and for those who say that you can just tribute it off, if I summoned a Pydro, I'm not activating the effect. So resolve the summon, make Meteor Burst,
They're done.
and you lose. You lose. It's baby transcendent.
Baby's transcendent.
See, this is transcendent, and this is his little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we end that.
Definitely.
So it was actually great. He told me about it, and like literally 2 rounds later, I ended up doing it. So
He talked every round.
every single round we were talking. Garura, the Tri Brigade. This has been awesome. You can send, if you don't have engine, you can just Slayer, send the link, send Garura, draw a card. Or in my feature, I sent the Garura versus the U-Bell, got rid of the U-Bell, drew a card, drew the engine that I needed to go over there. Striker, SP, I mean, you abuse these a lot. Seal, Chimera, OTK line, MVP, Aggregator, and Typhon with the combination of Slayer. This extra deck was actually fantastic.
Used everything, huh?
I used every single thing. I think with the
every card this weekend.
Yes.
Every single card from
with
extra
the-
deck.
I think with the emergence of like Malice, Tenpai players can no longer piggyback off Shifter.
Yeah.
You can't piggyback off Shifter because if you Shifter or Malice deck, they can do everything that they want that we wish we could do. So don't do that. And then if you Shifter a Ryzeal deck, they can just make a soft detonator, and now we have to try to kill through that.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is, yeah, it's no. So I would rather have Slayer, which needs graveyard. Droplets needs graveyard. So that was great. The Doolittle Chimera was actually crazy because I ran out of engine. He impermed my Pydra, and I think he stopped something else. I needed to get to Chandra, so I summoned Doolittle, ran into it, added back Genroku, special back Genroku, tributed to get yeah, I just got over there. Side deck, 3 nibs. This was probably the worst card in my entire side deck. It was really horrible, and he was just as bad as Shifter. Both of them were awful in my deck. Every time I played Shifter, I lost. Every time I played Nib, I lost. Because I ended up giving up Slayer and Droplets. That was horrible. That actually sucked. D-Barrier was great. We saw it in the Voiceless match. Heatwave, pretty awesome. I always side these in versus Ryzeal in the event that they make me go first. But even if I go second, it's fine. If they set up a board, I can just go, Heatwave, set Fadra. You're not killing me.
Yeah, that's true.
And then once I see enough Slayers, yeah, I'm killing you right now. So that's pretty much the mentality I went with it. I realized that like trying to hand trap the deck was not going to work. We do not have enough room for hand traps. We do not draw enough for hand traps. We need to be able to do as much damage to the board as possible. So yeah.
In a one-shot punch.
Yeah, one shot. One punch man.
One punch man. There you go.
So you know, I mean, like the deck was actually built that way. I thought it was great. If you're wondering why there's no Bestial Magnamut, is because I did not like that card.
That's fair.
I did not like it because, as I explained to Mo,
No room to
it's
resolve it.
terrible. It's terrible versus Malice. What do you? I don't think you want to Bestial any of their Malice.
Definitely not.
If you Bestial a Ryzeal, first of all, you have to Bestial a Ryzeal at the most inopportune moment, and they're playing Talents. So not only did you just Bestial them, but now you're getting Talanced.
Thrust post sideboard.
Thrust post side. I would rather just crack your board. And then when they get the hold on, and then when they, if you do decide to actually wait to try to dodge it, cross is already up. It's not leaving your hand. So
Sounds awful.
it's terrible, just across the board.
Can't even combo with Shifter. Even.
You can't. It wasn't working. As I said, every time I played Shifter, I lost. Every play
Same here.
it was just.
I drew it. I sided it in twice. I resolved it once, but I lost that game.
Wrong format
That was
for right now.
that was a round 7 feature because I thought I was playing Fiendsmith.
Yeah.
And it was the Fiendsmith Ryzeal deck.
Damn.
Yeah.
That champ.
So I mean,
Fiendsmith Ryzeal.
you know, so I mean, it was cool. As I said, the Slayer worked great, even against Malice when they did not have Shifter. They would set up the Terahertz board, and you just send Tri-Brigade and Garura. Cool, bye. And your negate is now gone. No more negate for you. But I really appreciate everybody that helped me. I appreciate all the support I got. Really appreciate Mo.
You did a good job, bro.
I'm really
Good
glad
job.
that we got
Proud of you,
collabed.
man. Real proud of you, bro.
Really love you. Thank you for being there for me. So that's it.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on getting second place, man. I'm proud of you. This is the first time I met you. You're an awesome guy, and you deserve it, man. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you, everyone.